Hello, hola, bonjour, hey, hey, y'all. My name is Merc. This very handsome man is Rio. Welcome back to the Narc Alert. Rio decided to join us today. And he's talking today. Yes, he is. Would you like to say hello? Yes, he does. He's a very friendly man today. Would you like to say hello to chat? That's a long one for chat. Hello, everybody. Hello, Europe. Europe. Pardon me, excuse me. I see that Javi's in the chat today. Hey, Javi. You know, someday. Ella was first, but actually Marilyn was first because Ella's a mod, so she just gets a half a shout out. So Ella was first. Is that echoing back there? The real cam seems to be echoing. Welcome to my side character, the Sirens, in the city of downtown Toronto. Paige is here, but she's at work. Hey, Paige, it's Thursday. Are we going to get to play, or are you not doing that anymore? I'm very curious. I thought of that earlier. I thought, I must ask Paige if we're playing tonight. You see how I'm being kind of on the DL about it. Hey, Toronto Emergency Services. The chat would like to say hello to you and welcome for joining. So, yeah, Europe, it's not a treat. We do this every Wednesday. It's just what we do. Holly's a member for 3 months. And Holly asks, do you ever have to take tea breaks? I don't. I'll tell you something. I used to. And then I realized, after a tea break, for sure, when you come back, that first hit, slaps you around like you're 16 years old. But then, like within, half a day, you're right back to where you were. So, why bother? Josh and Paige are here. Well, aren't we blessed? Val will be very excited. Valentine. Valentine, Valentine. I won't say anything more because, you'll end up on Reddit. Might have some plans. You're tired. It's your first week back at work, you big pussy. I mean, she's been busy. I'm teasing. It must suck having so much time off and going back to work. I'm sure you must be exhausted. Happy birthday, who? Happy birthday, Josh? Happy birthday, Josh? Oh my goodness. Happy birthday to Josh. Happy birthday to Josh. Hey, do you think we should have a game night tonight? We could do a game night tonight. Josh, do you want to play a game? Hey, little boy, you want to play a game with us? Lately, I've been really enjoying the deputy dog. What's that cartoon character you guys told me before and I forgot because I'm old and, medicated. The character that goes, I don't know why. That's cracking me up lately. So, Josh, you are popular. Come on. Merc's creep level is off the charts today. Am I being creepy? I'll tell you something. I'm in a shitty mood. Full transparency, I really think I'm experiencing caretaker burnout. I really think I do. I've been reading about it online and I went, hey, that sounds like me. So everything's kind of hard right now and I'm kind of in a pissy mood about, everything. I mean, I'm not depressed or anything like that. I just find I'm struggling right now for sure. And that's why I've been doing a lot of live streams, which I really appreciate you guys' patience with because it does help a lot. I won't always do live streams. I'll do another video soon, but it's hard because here's why. Because I love doing videos and I love doing creative, silly videos. But right now, because of this, what I think is caretaker burnout, I'm having a really hard time. I feel like bankrupt right now. It's taking a lot out of me to and then Amber's not helping. So there you go. So we're doing a little retro react today. I like to look in the Discord and see what you guys are all yip yapping about, and then maybe try and do something along those themes because that seems to be the topic of the day. I don't have a lot of other resources available. Username. We do have a doctor's appointment tomorrow. Like every fucking day this week, I've had to spend 2 or 3 hours with her every day this week. It's like I have a life too, and a job, and a small business I run. Like good Lord, I'm stressed. So the doctor keeps telling me about this care team that they can put in place to help, and I haven't heard back. So I'm going to really push for that tomorrow, because this is getting to me. It's hard. And here's, I think, what tipped me over the edge is I finally got Joan to agree to go away for 2 days to her sisters, to the relatives, to visit for 2 nights overnight. I was just wetting myself. I was so happy. And then my cousin said, no, we can't make that work. But what we're going to do is we're all going to get in the car and come down there for the day instead. And I'm like, oh my God, that's like 10 times worse. So not only do I not get rid of her for 2 nights, I got all the goddamn relatives. And as you know, I'm not a huge fan of the relatives. It's like, fuck, man. Yeah. Oh, that's going to, oh, yay. But then my cousin, she's not dumb. She said, we'll take her out for the day if you need some time off. And I said, oh, yeah, thank you. So I said, I'm working, but it's still like, I'm still going to have to see them all before when they get here for an hour before they go out and sit here all day waiting for them to come back. That's not a relaxing day off. So I told Joan today, she's pissy today. I took her out for lunch and she was just snipping at fucking everything. And she's so miserable about everything. Oh, Mom, do you want to eat out? Do you want to go for lunch on a patio or do you want to eat inside? We're standing on the corner. So where do you want to go, Mom? Should we go on patio or should we go inside? She goes, well, it depends what the wind is like. I said, we're sitting outside right now. I don't know what the wind's like 60 meters up the road where the patio is, but we're sitting outside. Do you want to eat outside or go inside? Well, I don't know. It depends what the wind is going to be like. Jesus, fuck off. How about, hey, the wind is fuck off kilometers an hour. It's just everything. And then I find a place, we go to a patio to sit down. I move 15 chairs and rearrange everything so we can fit her fucking chair in there. Sit down, get a coffee, boom, sit down, get my coffee. Just about to take a sip, and she's all like, it's too hot here. It's too hot here. It's like, fuck off. Now I got to rearrange everything, move her over to another table. It's just like, it's the little things, it's like always like that. Everything is an ordeal. So I said to her, okay, Mom, so tomorrow we're going to the doctor. Yay, we get to spend more time together. And then I said, so guess what? You know what? I'm going to take Friday off, Mom. I need a day to myself on Friday. So we'll see how that goes. I'll do it, but I'll pay for it. I might get 15 phone calls through the day instead. Or, she'll pull the cord out of the wall for her TV and then tell me she has no internet and I'll have to go fit. Something will happen. So, yeah, if I'm pissy, that's why. That's what happens here. That's why I spend all my time on Discord. You guys are my escape. You guys understand. I'm not unique. I'm not special. I bet you so many. I don't bet you. I know, because we have one of my favorite threads on Discord. Isn't a fun place. It's not always a happy place, but it's called the Caretaker Support Thread. And so if you're in the Discord and you are in any way a caretaker and you're feeling any kind of caretaker burnout, or you would like some access to maybe some resources or an ear that understands, that's where you go. Pardon me. I love that thread. You guys offer me an awful lot of comfort and support, more than you probably know. So that's it about that crap. So there's that. So that's why, that's why I am the way I am. Right now I'm pissy. I'm just all pissy. Right? Rio is the unique one in this house. Don't tell him he looks like every other Seal Point Siamese cat. Don't tell him that. You're very special and unique. You're very beautiful and special. You're so special and handsome. Yes, you are. Except he really is. I'm looking at my notes here. What does it say? Tomorrow we're going to do another non-Amberlynn read. I forgot her name for a minute there. Tomorrow is Thursday. Thursday's going to be non-Amber live stream. We're going to do live react to something that is not Amber. I don't know what we'll do. We may do another. You guys like true crime, so maybe we can keep dancing on the edges of true crime. I just watched a really ridiculous body cam DUI arrest one that was pretty funny. So something like that. I like doing those, like something maybe in the crime. You know how Leon Lush does it? If you watch Leon Lush, he does a series called Brainworms. I don't want to steal that idea, but those kind of characters, like, maybe criminal, but not scary, evil, dark, more fun and stupid. People that we like to laugh at. Those kind of reactions. So I think that's what we'll try and do on Thursdays, unless there's something like super, super hot that's happening, and then we'll definitely cover that. But right now I can't see. And a lot of the stuff that I think is hot, my audience doesn't, because I'm special and quirky. Like I'm really following the Ethan Klein XQC bullshit. I was into all the Aiden Ross stuff. I follow a lot of the Twitter drama. I mean the what's it called, Bobo? Twitch drama, and I don't watch Twitch. So tomorrow will be some kind of non-Amber content. Unsure what it is yet, but I'll let you know. Oh, and the last note I have here is game night. If you want to do game night tonight, I'm free for the day. I got rid of Joan for the rest of the day, so we can do 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, maybe, which is a little earlier. Do I consider myself dainty? Actually, yes. I am dainty. I'm not delicate, but I'm dainty. Torture Troll, I don't know what Rio is saying. He's got a lot to talk about. He's sitting over there. Oh, your supper's at 5. There's no way you're getting fed now. No, Rat-Row. No. Con artist. It's not happening. He thinks he can con. It never works. He usually starts an hour before dinner, but we're extra early today. No, you're not starving. There's food in your bowl. I know. Treat time? Where are your treats? I don't know either. I think they're in the kitchen. Do you want to go get them? He's not going to go get them. Should I go get his treats before we start? Madison says, Rio's the only cat I've seen that's more talky than my baby bathtub. Bathtub, is that your cat? That's beautiful. Bathtub is fantastic name. Yeah, he is very yappy. Like, he'll go for an hour. Easy hour. And then I'll be sitting in Discord and I'll be thinking, oh my God, shut up. Oh my God, shut up. And then I want to film him so I can show everybody how he doesn't shut up. As soon as the camera goes on, he shuts up. But he's doing this thing now because I take him in the hall. So now he sits by the door and yells to go out in the hall. Happy birthday, Willow. Is it Willow's birthday? Did I miss a birthday here? Let me scroll. Feed the boy, begging for treats. He wants love. Yeah, he's hard done by. Happy birthday. Oh, Willow the Hippo. Happy birthday, Willow the Hippo. Rio, do you want some birthday treats? Let me get treats I'll get him treats, and then we're going to talk about the Amber stuff we're going to watch. Yes, Rio, I'll get you some treats. Hang on. Let's go. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Non-stop. Oh god, now I'm gonna get a whole bunch of leg. I saw leg. Oh, Jody's not here. She's at work with a whole bunch of reams of paper instead of water. Hi, baby shouty man. Yeah, he never shuts up, you guys. This is what he's like all the time. Aspen, we do have a Discord, and it's like the best Discord ever. Ask the people in here. Hey, guys, is our Discord the best Discord of all the Discords? I know, you guys are such weirdos. Somebody was time-stamped my leg. So I went, if you put a timestamp in the comment, I'm going to go look and see what the heck you're timestamping, because I'm a narc. So I went to look, and I was like, damn, the gams are looking good. I think it's because I run up and down the stairs, right? Like, I do probably easy 12 sets of stairs. I have more snacks here. He left. Is that all you want? I have more. Okay. That's all he wants. And he left one, and he left cat spit all over my hand. Cat spit. 12 sets, 12 floors. No, we're 2 floors apart, but I probably go up and down to her place 6 times. So, I don't know. Maybe that's 6 full sets of stairs minimum. That's on an average day. Some days, lots of days it's more. Plus, I push her around in the wheelchair almost every day. So I think that's actually unexpectedly given me some results in the GAM area, which is nice. We got to take our little victories where we can, right? So, speaking of little victories, how's that for a segue? I do have the Rio cam set up too. Let's see. There's no Rio. As I said, I look sometimes in the Discord to see what you guys are. Oh, there was a little bug there. You gonna screen cap it and enlarge it and talk about the fleas? Merc's got fleas. I'll get to that. So I go in there today, and all you're just talking about this damn bug that crawled out of her hair. Now, I thought, it's like the Sahara damn desert in here. Like, really? It was just a little flippy flying thing. I probably got 10 of them in here. It wasn't like she's so filthy bugs are crawling out of her. Now that would be a conversation. Most of us have little fly. Right now, I actually have a ridiculous amount of fly. I probably have 3 or 4 house flies in the house right now, making me insane. And this lazy ass doesn't catch flies. Oh no, he's too handsome for fly catching. But yeah, I got those little bugs sometimes. Sometimes it's seasonal. I am a fruit fly, Josh. You know I am one of the best. Not a homophobic fruit fly. That's the other name for fag hag, because we're not, that term that we don't use anymore. We do quietly with people who understand. Yeah, it's just typical this time of year you get little bugs, but we are so damn thirsty. We're like parched for anything interesting that this has become. I've seen people make whole damn videos about this bug. Are you kidding me? A whole video about that bug. That little tiny microscopic bug that crawled past her ponytail. That's not worth a video, you guys. Goodness gracious. Thornback, I want that tank top. I need that tank top. Masso7 says, yeah, I think people are taking it out of proportion. There's bugs everywhere, and one will crawl on you eventually. Did you know that no matter where you are on the planet, you're never more than 6 feet from a spider? Becky posted? Well, then we'll have to watch that first, won't we? Merc will watch that first. What we were going to look at was, retro. Kind of good, kind of Beck, right? Is it shitty to watch it, though? I don't want to steal her views. Will you guys promise to go watch it? Let's see what it is first. I'm not seeing anything here. Videos. Oh, 2 million years later. God love her. It's got no views. I don't want to screen sniper, you guys. I really want to watch it, but I don't want to steal her views. That's shitty. I know you all promise, and I know you probably will too. But it's kind of a bad look, isn't it? Turn on the video muted while Merc watches it. How about this? How's this for a compromise? How about we just preview it a little bit? We won't watch more. It's 20 minutes. It's 21 minutes long. How about we don't watch more than, say, 5 minutes of it? Just a little teaser, a little preview. Maybe so then people will really want to go and watch it. It has 190. Oh, it's going to have a lot of views. 246. You guys are watching it anyway, right? 292. You know what? We'll watch some of it, but I'm going to skip through some of it. So if you want to see the whole thing, you go to her channel and watch it. Does that sound reasonably fair? Rio won't shut up. Just accept that Rio is Rio. Rio. His name is Rio, and he dances in the hall. Becky, oh Becky, oh Becky, you know that this community loves and supports you. I don't want to watch your whole video and steal your views, and everybody here is going to go watch it. We're just going to watch a bit of it and prime people up so they're even more excited to go watch the rest of it. I promise you. Rio can't wait. Oh, that's perfect. May I put my headphones in so I may hear? Oh, Rio, stop. Stop. You're just being annoying. See this guy? This is... Try this for an hour and a half. He's not going to shut up. Stop. Stop. I'm going to skip through, guys. Like I said, we're not watching the full thing here. Ella's the mods are posting the link.
Hey everybody. It's been a long time.
Oh, she's nervous, bless her.
Having some anxiety today.
You got this, Bex. You got this, Bex.
I've been gone for a while, and I was working a lot. Like, from the last time I'd uploaded my video, I was pulling like 16-hour shifts.
I believe that.
12-hour shifts, and it was like back to back. So I was so tired.
Those wouldn't be like Amber's 12 and 14-hour shifts that... Will you stop? You are so beautiful and annoying. I can't stop him, you guys. We're just going to... But she's always been hardworking, right? When Amber met this girl, she worked in a damn lumber yard. Like, this is a hardworking girl.
Tired. I didn't have time to really do anything.
I believe that.
Time to even really live, actually.
Believe that.
And January, I ended up losing my job, and my depression and anxiety had gotten so bad at that point. I went and spent 5 days on the 5th floor of the hospital, which is a psych ward.
Oh, Becky.
that stay didn't help anything at all. Uh,
Rio won't
so
shut up.
whenever
I'm
I
so
got out
sorry.
of that, I started immediately looking for another job instead of trying to focus on my mental health because I was, I had to pay bills. So I ended up getting another job, and it was the same thing. Basically, I was working 6 days a week. Um,
Oh, Beck.
Never really had time to do anything. Never had time to enjoy anything.
I am so glad that this community did what we did for Becky. I hope it gave her just a friggin' little bit of feeling hopeful after dealing with all this shit. Rio! Do you want to see what Rio wants to do? Do you want to take a pause here and go in the damn hall with Rio? That's what he wants. He just wants to go and play in the hall. I can do it. We can go mobile with the Rio cam. Do you want to go in the hall? We never go. We never do anything mobile. All right. Let's do it. Let's do it. We'll come back to it. This way we're also not sniping on her whole damn video. Okay, so what do we have to do? Remove Becky. In a second, I'll put the mic on the Rio cam, so you should be able to hear us. Remove myself. Hang on. We'll be back on the... He's a narcissistic asshole. Did you see that? He didn't even want to go in the hall. You're a dummy. Fail. Complete fail, Rio. Don't look, my jeans are so big. Okay, you got legs, you got hall, you got cat running. You got all the things here. He usually he runs all the way down the hall, but of course he won't because he's a damn cat. But you know what? He might shut up now because he got his way. Tastes like mold. I do have a song like that, but I forget what is it now. His name is Rio and he dances in the sand, just like that Rio down in Pura Vida land. When Rio purrs, he really shows you all he can. Oh, Rio, Rio, he's my little monkey man. He's got many songs, but that's his version of Duran Duran wrote that for him. Now let's go back to Becky. Let's see what that little. Look at, you got a song, you got the hallway, you got feet and legs. Listen, we got it all going on today. I got Becky hot on the grill. Jeez, it's all happening now. See how much you guys already put me in a better mood, and I don't have to go to dinner with Joan. It's so good.
And it got so like it was pretty bad things that happened at that job. Like I was getting kicked in the shins every day, grabbed by the throat.
What? Becky?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
So I couldn't I really couldn't take it there anymore.
What the hell job
So
was
I
she?
quit there and came back to my old job. And
Becky, Jesus Christ.
it's still 16-hour shifts.
God, I'm so glad we were able to help her a
I
little
don't
bit.
know. But, I've got to pay my bills. I've got to be able to take care of myself.
Oh, she did caregiving, care homework.
But
You guys are saying she did care homework. Okay, I get that. I get it. Mine knows better because I'd flatten the bitch. But that's not a job. That's a relative, so it's different. I wouldn't. I'm kidding. I would walk out.
recently I just moved. I moved in with a roommate. He's a really good friend of mine.
Oh, he moved. She moved.
We work at the same place together. So yeah. Um,
Good, Becky.
Something else happened within that time too. I bought a car in November, and they told me we will send you your license plate and your tags in the mail. So I waited and waited, and I called them, and they said we haven't got to it. We're trying to get to it. Just give us some time. And
Megan B, I would love it if Becky joined our Discord, and not because I need to hear anything about Amberlynn, just because I know how our community is, and she would just get so much benefit and love and empowering feelings, and because I know, I get DMs or emails every couple of days, probably, honestly, with people saying how much our community has helped them, and even people that have anxiety made them come out of their shell a little more, or people that felt empowered to go apply for a job that they never thought. It's pretty friggin' mind-blowing, and wouldn't it be cool to be able to do that for Becky too?
I gave them.
It's just what we do.
Well, my temp tags ran out, and I got pulled over, and I was given a citation, and a court date.
Oh,
So
Becky, geez, when it rains it pours.
I was told if I paid the citation off, I wouldn't have to go to court.
Good.
I went to pay the citation off, and the officer put an entirely different car on the citation. He put a 2019 Ford Escort, and that's not what I drive.
Oh, Becky.
And I had to call him back, and he said, I'll get it fixed. Don't worry about it. Well, I took that as he was going to fix it all. I wouldn't have the court or anything like that. So I didn't go to court.
Oh, no.
Well,
you already know what's
coming. I ended up backing into my coworker at work.
Oh, Becky.
And we had to call the cops.
Oh, no.
When they came, they were like, you have a bench warrant.
Oh, my God, Becky.
So they had to take me in, get me fingerprinted, mug shot.
Oh, my God. Bex. Girl.
My dad got me out that day. Like, I didn't have to go sit in a cell or anything. My dad was there before I got there, actually. So
boy, Becky, you don't deserve any of this shit.
Getting arrested caused me to lose my insurance.
Don't get me wrong when I'm giggling. I'm only giggling at the absolute absurdity. Because Becky doesn't deserve any of this. She's not a bad... I hate to sound like Amber, but she is a good person. I've said many times, Becky isn't really my sort of, person that I'd probably hang around with a lot. But I think she's a wonderful, kind, and genuine, grounded, hardworking, honest person. She doesn't deserve any of this shit.
And I still don't have my insurance, so I've been without one of my medications for a while.
Aww.
It's Lurisidone. I'm on 3 different antidepressants. I take Lurisidone, sertraline, and mirtazapine. And
Murica, right?
Sertraline and mirtazapine is Zoloft and Remeron. I can't remember what the Lurisidone is generic for. So my anxiety and depression has been out of control lately.
Oh,
it's I expect almost nothing but bad things to happen.
I bet you do.
And I think that's why my anxiety is so high.
I bet she does. And the sad thing is, remember when that book, what was that stupid book, The Secret, was such a big deal? And, most of it is crap. But there is something that I personally tend to take a little bit of stock in, and that is what we think about, we attract. What we think about, we attract. Like, if you think about, I'm broke, and you're focused all the time about how broke you are, then all you attract is being broke. And I know it's kind of a weird concept, but in my life, I found it works. I'm at the 5 minute mark. We'll skip forward a bit. Or let's skip to the end. How about that? We'll go to the last 3 minutes. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is when you're mired with problems like that and you can't see your way out, of course, that's all you have to think about. But sadly, I think that also, Jamie says, don't skip. How many views does she have now? Where were we? We were at 70 something. Let's see how many views she's got now.
And
She's got 1,500 views. I think we're okay. We're not stealing any views from her. She'd be okay.
whenever I would try to talk to people just to see just to see where it would go, if it would be, friends or anything more than that, I would.
To be fair, it's within fair use to pull up a video and do a reaction. We would do this to Amber, but we just don't want to steal her views. I was at 5 something. I thought it was 7 something.
I feel I'm ruined.
You guys know better than I do.
But I've just been insanely depressed. These last few months have been just nothing but struggle.
All right, we're close
struggle
enough.
after struggle, and it's about all I expect anymore. It's just a struggle and trying to get my brain.
Yeah, okay. Legally, we're fine. We're not doing anything wrong here. And morally, I think we're okay because positive vibes. And I know that most of you are already watching her video. So we're really not stealing her views. And let's face it, she's got 6 times more than I do already. So she'd be okay. I'm never going to do more views than Becky.
In the
A Becky comeback
right
video.
mode to just simply exist is sometimes it's just an absolute struggle.
Oh, Becky.
Like even with me sitting here right now talking, I'm just so anxious.
I bet. Was never your thing, girl.
And as far as talking about
it's okay.
My ex,
Don't bother, Becky, please.
I don't know if I can date ever again.
Oh my God.
Because I've just got so much trauma and PTSD and
Okay, so now I'm crying on a live stream. Like, how stupid is that? That just got me, man. That got me. Where's Rio? We need Rio. Come here. I need you for a second. I can't cry on a live stream. That's ridiculous. Rio. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here and be handsome for me for a minute. Hang on, guys. I need Rio. Becky just wrecked me. I felt that. Becky, Rio. Oh, wait. Is it 4:20? It's close enough. You're going to be an ass, aren't you? Would you please just come up here for 1 second, Rio? You're such a selfish boy. Okay, hang on. I'm going to regroup. Give me a second. Becky, don't do this to me again. Jeez Louise. Okay. All right, we're good. We got the cat. We got the coffee. We got the vape. We're good. I got the crowd. I can't read your super chat. I'm sorry. I can't see right now. There. Gwyneth, thank you for your super chat. Gwyneth says, we heart Becky. Me and my BFF Mikey enjoy watching you. Oh, thank you so much. That's very kind of you. All right. Let's try and get through. Let's try and get through this. Oh my God. I can't believe I just did that.
Coming out of that I feel I'm ruined from being in relationships.
You're not, Becky. You're not. I
Because
promise you, you'll be.
I haven't really been with anyone since, and whenever I would try to talk to people,
Don't look at me.
just to see where it would go, if it would be, you know, friends or anything more than that, I would slowly stop talking to them. And I feel awful for doing it.
You weren't ready, Becky. It's okay.
I'm terrified.
Yeah.
I'm so scared that I'm not enough, and what I bring to the table isn't what anyone would want.
Stop making me cry, Becky. Fuck.
I've been trying to work on like self-love and stuff, but it's been so difficult, so hard.
Come here. Please.
And then it's, you know, looking at the world, and the world is going to crap, and it doesn't seem like anything is getting better.
Don't worry about the world.
I'm terrified.
Fuck the world. Worry about yourself right now.
Oh my God. Within the next few years, it's not even going to be possible for anyone to survive, basically.
Yeah, Becky, least of your worries right now is the existential climate change crisis. God love you.
I just feel like I gave everything that I had.
You sure did. We watched you.
And I don't have anything else to give.
Not right now. You don't right now, but you will. God, Becky. I doubt she watches us, but God, if you do, I wish we could get you in the Discord. You don't even have to pay for it. DM me and I grandfather you in. You need a supportive, honest, genuine community.
Because, you know, when you're taking care of someone 24/7, you sort of lose yourself. You lose bits and pieces of yourself.
Oh, she's gonna kill me today.
Trying to give to everyone else.
I can barely watch this, you guys, for real. This is killing me. Jessica, thank you for the super chat. Didn't think I could despise Amber more. This is ridiculous. I'm a fucking mess. This is so ridiculous. I don't know if I can watch this, you guys. We'll keep trying. She's just hitting me right where I live, you know?
And in that point in my life, you know, I was isolated from a lot of people most of the time.
It's what they do, Becky.
And it really hurt some relationships. I have regrets.
I would love you all to go comment on. Thank you, Angelina says. Someone should go comment on Becky's video and invite her to the Discord. What I'm going to do, I don't believe she reads my emails. I don't know if she does or not, but I'm going to email her. And I'm going to send her an invitation link to the Discord so that she can get in if she wants. She doesn't even have to use her real name. Just come in under the name, whatever the hell name you want, just to be part of the community, I think, right?
With my mom that I'm never going to be able to fix, and it kills me.
Oh, no. Becky, don't.
I've been pulling away from everybody. My sisters, my friends.
Obese and Flea says, well, greetings again from Costa Rica. And well, now you're going to make me cry because I want to be there. Yes, your new username is very cute. Es muy lindo.
I mean, things were hard before between me and my dad, but now it's like...
Oh, this is ridiculous. Look, I've got no makeup month.
I'm not close with my dad like I wish I was.
Racy J says, it's okay, crying is healthy. I learned that in inpatient. Oh, I know. but crying on a live stream is ridiculous, and Reddit will rip me apart. So let's try not to do that. Oh, did you see the narcissist lady crying because of Becky? I don't need the bullshit. So we're just gonna pretend this isn't happening. We're just gonna keep powering through, pretend it's not happening.
And he don't know anything about me. He don't really know anything about my life, and that's the way he wants it. I just feel like if he knew who I like, if he really knew who I was, he would hate me. So yeah, I'm really struggling. I've been struggling for the last few months. Constant anxiety 24/7, like I can't get a deep enough breath. I take medicine for it, and the dose was just up like 2 weeks ago.
Becky.
But I don't know if it's really helping, or if my anxiety is based on situational, because it could be.
Probably is.
But I'm trying to get back on my feet right now. I really am. It was just, it's just a lot.
Yeah.
To try to get through.
Yeah, girl. Becky is absolutely entitled to every fucking one of these feelings. This isn't a normal year. This is life kicking the living crap out of you. Now, that said, many of us have gone through time periods like this, but that doesn't make it easy. Becky, you are a fucking super trooper to sit here. This, you know what this is? This is sitting in discomfort. Struggling through the fucking PTSD of a narcissist to try and find some self-worth and get your life back together. You are amazing.
And I miss YouTube. I miss doing YouTube. I miss having fun with it.
You can come and have fun on my channel, Becky. We'll never talk about Amber. We'll talk about narcissists, but we won't mention any of them by name.
It's just so hard to find time.
Becky would probably really like a nice job. I bet Becky could do very good at job. I heard she eats the pussy like a champ.
So hard to find time whenever you're constantly running and going for work.
I couldn't interview her. Look at me, I'm
and
a
for
mess.
Other people. And you never really give yourself a moment's peace. I just...
It's the kitty
I'm really
cat.
trying.
Right?
I'm really trying to come back from this, and it's extremely hard.
You got this, Becky. You got this.
And it's like the only thing I can really give myself is that I've not given up yet.
That's right.
Though I've wanted to.
And you have a fucking community of people who don't even know you, who are dying to support you and care about you and genuinely like you. And a lot of people, even though I say maybe Becky's not the kind of person would be a good buddy of mine that I'd hang around with all the time, guess what? A whole lot of my community don't agree with me and would love to go on a fucking ghost hunt hike with you or that kind of stuff. I mean, it's out there, Becky. It really is. You just can't see it right now, but trust me, you hang in there because that tenacity is what's going to get you out of there.
This whole health scare with my thyroid.
Thank you, Venom. That's very nice.
I've not been able to get my scans. So, and I've been hurting a lot and through here, like it's sore. It hurts to swallow sometimes. My throat's a little sore. So yeah, I'm worried about it.
I agree, Susan 69, but
and a messed up thyroid can also mess with your depression and your energy and all kinds of stuff. My sister just had her thyroid taken out, My great aunts exploded on her like a month ago. So thyroid problems run rampant in my family. And
America
it's
healthcare
like,
system.
I've already went through renal failure and I was losing a bunch of weight. I was doing so good and I was on this medicine called Ozempic and
Becky was on Ozempic.
I was losing weight, but I wasn't eating because the thought of food made me sick and made me want to throw up. Um, and I've known a whole bunch of other people who's been on it and it's made them sick. And after I got over it making me sick, like, yeah, my appetite was shot. I did not have an appetite,
Sorry, I need a
but I
Ricola
was
now.
losing weight on it. And it was controlling my sugar level. It was controlling my sugar level. Once all this happened, they were like, "Oh, if you have a possibility of thyroid cancer, then you cannot take Ozempic." So I got took off that. My depression's been so bad lately that everyone around me can tell. Um, I'm just
You're
really
not.
quiet and reserved,
Yeah, you're depressed.
and
Remember when Becky used to have such a spark? Fucking Amber. This is what Amber did.
just so scared 24/7. Existing is difficult and living is scary. But you kind of have to do both. You have
We all
to.
know that feeling, Becky. We
I
all
mean,
know
there's
it.
really not much of a choice.
When I was depressed, I used to say, I don't want to die. I just don't want to live anymore. Not in a suicidal way, just like the effort of living.
But to try to keep going when you don't have anything keeping you going
You do, though,
forward.
Becky. You do. You got to find it.
And my great niece was born recently, and she was only 24 weeks, and she's been struggling bad. She's been struggling.
She'll be okay, Becky. She'll be
And
okay.
she was born the beginning of July, and she's still in the hospital, and they're saying that she could be in the hospital up until October or November. So that's got me stressed out too. And my other sister's just really going through a lot, and I'm worried about her. And I just feel like
Gracias,
there's not a
chica.
day where I'm not worried.
Oh, Becky. God, don't you wish we could all help her?
But I do want to thank everyone who has helped me. That fundraiser was absolutely unexpected and greatly appreciated. Um,
I can turn my volume down if that helps. I see some of you saying she is talking pretty quiet. I'll turn my volume down just a tippy tiny bit, and then you can crank her up. How's that? Is that better? Because I've got her as loud as we can go. I don't know. There's such a lag I can't tell. I'll just put it back on because I know everybody will complain if it's Becky's just a quiet. She's very quiet. I've got her up as loud as we can go here on all fronts. I turned myself down so maybe you can turn the whole stream up as a whole.
I was I was struggling. I think I had like maybe $5 in the bank, and I wasn't getting paid for another 2 weeks. And I lived 40 plus minutes away from my job. Um,
I've been there, man.
I
I
was
know.
behind on my car payment. I was so far behind on my car insurance that they canceled my policy and I had to get it reinstated. Um,
Fuck,
I'm
Becky.
still behind right now just because I just started this new job and I had to wait 3 weeks without a paycheck and
Why do they always do that to you?
rent's due, and it's just so much stress right now. But I was so you guys helped me out so much and it's so appreciative.
Oh,
You
I'm gonna
kept me
cry
from
again.
sinking. You kept me from sinking. And it makes me realize that there is good in the world. There is people who care, even when I feel like there's not. And it's like I'm not only worried for me, I'm worried for everyone. I'm worried for all of you. I'm worried for everyone on this planet because we're all in trouble. We're all in trouble. And there's so many people out there who don't see it. And it's like, once the rose colored glasses come off, you can't put them back on. You see the world as it is,
Becky, stop
and you
worrying
see what's
about the.
going on.
I know, I'm broken, Veronica. I'm a mess.
So I'm hoping everybody out there is trying to take care of themselves. And I know you guys are struggling as well.
Yeah, we'll be fine, Becky.
And it makes me worried because I don't know what to do. I wish I could do something. I wish I could do.
You know what you can do is worry about yourself and stop worrying about fucking everybody else in the world and the planet and the climate change and everybody else. Stop. Becky, you need every ounce of strength and energy to rebuild yourself right now, and everybody that cares about you knows that. It doesn't diminish the level of compassion that you feel for others. It just means that, like what Amber said about your priorities, your priorities within your priorities. Well, it's a time to put your fucking self first, second, and third, okay? Enough with everybody else. Take care of yourself now, girl.
I wish I could help everyone,
We know. We want you to help
but
yourself
I can
first.
barely help myself right now.
You got to help yourself first before, if mama ain't happy, ain't nobody happy. That's kind of what it means. Because you know what, Becky? Once you have rebuilt yourself, you're going to be a fucking force of kindness to reckon with. And we know that. That's why we felt happy to invest in helping you. Because we know we're putting our money in the right place. Because you're a good fucking person.
But I do appreciate everyone who has stuck around hoping for me to come back. I will try to do what I can. I will try to upload when I can, and I'll try to make it entertaining.
You just do what you need to do,
But it's
girl.
been a really hard year and a half. Yeah, year and a half. It's been a really hard last 3 to 4 years, if
We
we're
know.
being honest.
We know.
Because in
We
2019, I was so messed up,
uh,
so depressed,
on so many pills.
so I was on so many medications that I was a zombie.
You were a zombie.
And I don't really remember a lot of it. Like, ever since then and on, it's just been nothing but horrible stuff. And I'm just waiting for
A break.
the sun to shine again. I don't know when it's going to happen.
It'll happen, Becky.
But thanks to everyone who's listened and is still here watching me right now. And thank you to everyone who's been rooting for me.
You betcha, girl. We got you.
It means a lot. It means a lot. And it tells me that there is still hope.
Good people.
So So thank you guys, and I will see you next time.
Well, now I'm a big fucking mess. How do we follow that? Is it still illegal to smoke maple syrup on YouTube? I don't know how to follow that, you guys. Do we need a couple minutes to just debrief on that? I can move the Rio cam. That'll give me something to do. And then we can take a breath. We can refocus. I'm fine. I don't want to think about what she just said. I'll tell you, she just hit me where I live because the things that she's saying, I understand 1000%. I've told you guys from the beginning that my narc is exactly like Amber. So I would suspect then the damage would be similar, except I've handled it a little differently and the relationship is different. So it's not exactly the same thing, but I just to hear her vocalize it, I'm sure 90% of you are all in tears too. We need the real Cam. He's settled on the couch in an adoring spot. You'll get to see some leg again. Oh, look, leg. But look how baggy these shorts are now. Look, they're huge. Yes, my love, we need your darling face. We need your face, because your face is one of the better faces of all the faces. I think he's not muted now. Let me mute him again. Whiny face. Well, that's a pretty good angle right there. What are you whining about? Oh, asshole. So there's the Rio cam. Can you not rub on the tripod? You're an ass. Everybody wants to see you now after that very trying, touching video. He's such a cat. Would you please at least come up here? Look, there's one of Rio nails up there. That's icky. Can you come up here? Please, Bobo. Rio. Please. Rio. Ass. He's an ass. He would not, exactly, username. He would not make a wonderful emotional support cat. He would not. Get up here. I have treats. Thornback, thank you for the super chat. Did you hear about the alien sightings in Peru? I did. I've been following that ridiculousness. They're gold miners, right? It's actual gold miners that are using drones, and the poor native or indigenous people think that they're. It's ridiculous. But yeah, I wanted to see where they were exactly in Peru. So Rio's not coming. Rio is laying on the floor. Oh, now he's going to come up because we just, that's nice. You're supposed to be helping us. What the hell are you doing? You're exhausting, Rio. Do you want some treats? Should we do a little Rio treat time? Okay, no aliens. You guys know me. I don't believe in aliens or ghosts or fairies or trolls that aren't on YouTube or look at the attitude. Be the Bookworm says, "Oh, hi, sweet boy." Look at, "Oh, hi, sweet boy." It's almost like he's on purpose doing it. Are you doing it on purpose? You're obstinate. For no reason, because I'm offering him treats. I know many of you guys believe in ghosts. That's fine. It's all good. I don't. I don't know. I've had all the whimsy knocked out of me. I don't believe in anything whimsical anymore. I no, nothing. Miss Tomato Jam, did you miss that? I just wept like an idiot on YouTube live. Wept. We actually held hands and wept today for real. Because Becky apparently was trying to kill us with that video. Rio's an ass, so there's nothing else is new. I do think though, I'm not in a big rush today, so I think we should really watch something silly and fun. A palate cleanser, so to speak. I'll change my thumbnail because do we want to watch that? I don't want to watch that. I don't, honestly, I kind of don't feel like watching Amber now. Do you? Maybe it's time for a Pullman because I kind of feel like so completely disgusted by her. I don't even think I really want to watch it. Karina, thank you for the super chat. Oh, Karina says, "Oh, now ghosts. Now ghosts are the target. First stuffed animals, then mugs. I forgot about the mugs. Now ghosts. When will it end?" Yeah, username. That's what I'm feeling. That's the way I'm feeling. Username says. That's not what username said. I clicked on the wrong thing. Username said, "I don't think I can even hate watch Amber right now." Susan says now is the perfect time to watch her and roast her. There is that too. I'm going to do a Pullman because I don't know. I could go either way. Woo-hoo. As far as what we watch. Fooled you. Or did I? We don't know. Pullman. Should we watch? Well, I'm going to say watch Amber, and I don't mean watch one of her videos. I mean watch a compilation or something. Or something else fun. I'm going to try and spell this correctly, because these are apparently large words that Mark has a problem with. Oh, God. That wiped me out. That video was hard. All right. Get your pen and paper ready. We got a Pullman coming. It's time for a Pullman. When I say Amber again in this poll, I don't mean Amber. I mean some funny compilation, because the very best I could do at this point is mock her. That's about it. But I would be happy to watch something completely not Amber as well. It's totes up to you guys. Totes. Do you think she'll upload at 5? No, what did she do last night? 7, right? We need to roast her. We watched Mobility Mary last week. Karina. So we watched Mobility Mary last week and we watched them all. Can we watch Mr. Snowflake? She'll upload when I go offline. I would love to watch more Mobility Mary, but there really isn't any. Casual Geographic, I like them. You guys, Mobility Mary, I know we can rewatch Mobility Mary. Alexandra Rodriguez dating show. Hey Tara, Becky uploaded a video. Yeah, we know, we just watched it. You snooze, you lose. Eugenia? Ooh, that's not fun. Oh, it's a tight race. It's 50-50. Oh, I know what we can watch. I know what we can watch, and it is Amber, but I know you're going to like it because when I decided that we were going to watch, the conversation got in the Amberverse today about the GoFundMe scam, right? Jamie, that's where I'm headed. Thank you for the super chat. Jamie says, "Let's watch Amber's Mean Girl moments." So then I thought, let's do the scam. But then what I saw was Michael B. Petty did it because we were looking for, because she dirty deleted all those videos around the GoFundMe. She deleted all that stuff. But so I did find a Michael B. Petty video where he was reacting to her update video, and I was going to look at the update video. Rio, you're not stressing me out at all now. So I thought you might want to watch, because Michael B. Petty did a pretty quick, a short take on it. Like, it was about a 10-minute video. Ingeborg says, Rio, for the love of cat. Rio, I believe Ingeborg has a migraine, so that's probably really not helping Rio. You guys think it's cute. He does this constantly. He'll do this for an hour or two. But now it's almost supper, so. Where is that video? Here it is. The video is called Amberlynn Reid Responds to the GoFundMe Accusations. Not really. So maybe this will be fun, right? Kind of Amber, but kind of funny. Y'all love Michael B. Petty. I don't really like Rio, please be quiet now, please. I don't normally like reacting to reactors, but Michael B. Petty's kind of iconic, right? And this isn't very long. Epic Stare says, I could show you all my new tattoo, but I couldn't get into the Discord. I don't know why. Epic Stare, I don't know why either, but if you did just connect things, it can take up to an hour sometimes before the Discord shows up. I'm sure the mods will It's constant, right? Like, it's just one after, you just will not stop. Rio, come here, please. Please. Rio, I have caretaker burnout. You're not helping. Can I use that for anything? Can I get any money or sympathy or free gifts or anything for that? He doesn't want a big hug, I'm telling you guys. This is not lack of attention. This is wanting to manipulate the situation to get his own way. This is not lack of attention. Rio has no lack of attention. Trust. I guarantee you he's standing at the damn door yelling to go out in the hall. And we did that already. Rio! Hey! Rio! Hey, why don't you come here? Sometimes I try yelling louder than him to throw him off. He's just not going to stop today. So we're going to watch Michael B. Petty, and we're just going to have to listen to him scream, but I might have to get up and have a word with him just before we start. Just let me have a little word with Rio right now. Excuse me, Mr. Man? Stop now. You're out of control. Stop that. It's not going to work. I'll give you food. How about that? We'll feed him. Here. One sec, you guys. I gotta feed this monster. I'm sorry. I threw food in his dish. I'm hoping that might work. His supper's usually at 5, and it's 4:45, so we're not so far off. And I don't know, but you can tell it's gotten a little quiet now. Whether that quiet continues once the mouth stops consuming food, I don't know. But let's try and get some.
Like recently, like a couple minutes ago, I was live with Charlie Gold, Life of a Free Spirit, Kit Kat Reacts, and Roses Ranting. We had a great time. It was a lot of fun, so I suggest checking that out.
Remember when they used to do what do they call it? AmberCon? Excuse me. Remember when they did AmberCon? I didn't, honestly, even though I was heavily into the Amberverse at the time, I didn't like those. That felt like bullying, and it was just like 5 or 6 reaction channels talking on top of each other. And I know I'm in the minority because of people loved that thing. But I found it a little much, really. That felt like bullying.
Back to this because I need to know what the update on this whole cancer GoFundMe thing is. We found out a lot of things that were really, really disheartening and honestly disgusting, in my opinion. We have Becky's sister coming on here praying that people would get cancer that were not believing them. It was just all around disgusting. And I don't think they deserve any of your money, real talk. So let's see what the Queen Bee has to say for herself. Let's see what Amberlynn has.
Well, this might be a good Amber little thing to watch, right? Because it's really like, yeah, we're fully justified in thinking this was disgusting behavior.
To see for ourselves, shall we?
Hey guys, so if you recognize this dress from my Snapchat yesterday, it's because I literally rolled out of bed today and put it right back on.
No, you slept in it.
How is that any different than every other day? And why would you put it right back on? You have tons and tons of
The video's frozen? Really? That's weird.
It's been so freaking hard for everybody, and it's just...
Then why, if it's so hard, then why is
my video or his video? MBP isn't moving. Is it moving now?
Becky's sister going on camera or going on Twitter telling people that she hopes they get cancer. It's so hard. It's so hard.
It's been freaking insane.
He's still not moving. Come on, why? This is just a YouTube video. We'll just see if adding it back will change that. Let's see. I just had a fly on me. Don't screen cap it. Put it on Reddit or anything. I did refresh the page. That's the second time I asked. All right, let me know.
Checking that out. I'm going to react to this because I need to know what the update on this whole cancer GoFundMe thing is.
Is he moving now? Good now.
Found out a lot of things that were really, really disheartening and honestly disgusting, in my opinion. We have Becky's sister coming on here praying that people would get cancer that were not believing them. It was just all around disgusting, and I don't think they deserve any of your money, real talk. So let's see what the Queen Bee has to say for herself. Let's see what Amberlynn has to say for herself, shall we?
Hey guys, so if you recognize this dress from my Snapchat yesterday,
this is where I said you didn't roll out of bed and put it back on. You slept in it. We know.
It's because I literally rolled out of bed today and put it right back on.
No, you didn't.
How is that any different than every other day? And why would you put it right back on? You have tons and tons of clothes that you can pick from. Why would you pick something that is covered in fucking dust and cat hair?
Because, Michael, because she fucking slept in it. She didn't choose it to put back on. Yeah.
I am so emotionally and mentally exhausted, and this is kind of just like a little update video that I personally don't want to film. I just wish none of this was happening. As you guys know,
Well, you should have told Becky's sister to shut the fuck up then. And how about you guys just don't go around scamming people for money online because you need gas money, even though you're making like $20K a month. Like, it's ridiculous.
It's just a lot.
In case you missed it, Becky's sister, unfortunately, during all this, got quite out of pocket and basically wished cancer on everybody. So that's kind of what he's talking about.
Of false rumors going on right now that I can't even wrap my head around what is going on. It is crazy right now, and
Lightning Bug, you know what? I tend to agree with you. Lightning Bug says Michael is too mean for me. You know, when I used to watch him in his prime, I loved him. I still like him. But I wonder often if he was to start now, and we didn't know who he was, how well he would do. Although gay guys do tend to do well, gay or bisexual human beings in that are men. I don't, whatever words I need to use. I don't know. He apparently he's still on Twitter, or what is it called, X or K or whatever the hell it's called now, Twitter. And I really do like him, but honestly, yeah, a little bit, little edgy. I find honestly kind of a little tiny bit hypocritical sometimes, but you know, he's still funny. He's still honest to a fault. We still like
feel
For it's not a rumor that the people that we're making money for are homophobic and transphobic. That is actual factual shit. And
so that's Becky's mom talking about snowflakes and fudge packers. Well, I'll take a snowflake, thank you very much.
Maybe if you guys were so fucking shady, there wouldn't be all these rumors going around. Maybe you guys were just decent people. It wouldn't be that big of a deal.
Horrible for all of us involved, mainly Becky's mother. She has surgery tomorrow.
Bob, pretty good with the LGB. It's the TQ plus that trips me up sometimes. And my intention is always good, so I'm always terrified to say the wrong thing because apparently nobody cares about intention.
And no one needs to be that stressed for that. And
then don't e-beg.
And this is just, it's been so freaking hard for everybody. And it's just.
Then why, if it's so hard, then why is Becky's sister going on camera or going on Twitter telling people that she hopes they get cancer? It's so hard. So hard.
It's been freaking insane. I just don't even have words for it. And it breaks my heart that, like, people want to believe things that fit the entertainment that they want.
No, you're just bummed that no one's buying into the bullshit anymore. And no one's believing things. These are literal words that come out of these individuals' mouths.
Abby, bless your heart. Abby Rose says, no one will get mad as long as you're trying. I love that. And that's a beautiful sentiment, but sadly it's not true. You know I'm apparently a homophobe, right?
Or what they like to put on the internet. Everything is supported by screenshots. Everything is supported by facts.
You know, I've noticed that people only want to believe the things that are more entertaining, the things that.
Trust me when I say this as a fellow LGBT member, and you should think the same way too. I would hope that there's not people around here that are saying derogatory things about gay people and trans people. But those are the people that you are with. Those are the people that are related to your family, to your partner. That's just what it is.
That are drama filled or like the tea. And that's just not reality. It's not reality at all. Most of the things that you hear online is not true. A big part of this is the whole scamming situation. Nothing.
You know, like the whole thing was just a bad look. You know, sadly, Becky's family has said a lot of questionable things online, for sure. And then you're going to start a very public fundraiser for those people when you're already a problematic YouTuber and you know people dig into the minutia of your life. You know they're going to dig into the minutia of their lives. It was just a all-round bad idea. Just a bad idea. Especially when, as Michael Petty says about them raising gas money, she was making large money at this point. She was doing exceptionally well for herself right now.
Becky said in the video we uploaded was a scam. Everything that was relayed to me to say in that video was what I was told to say in that video.
She looks
So
so
the
dirty.
people who told you what to say are scams. They're scammers. Just because you didn't come up with a lie doesn't mean that it's not a lie, you idiot.
You know, it's just like there are people who are literally saying Becky's mom doesn't even have cancer.
She also co-signed on the lie. Michael forgets to include there. You might have not originated the thought, but you went along for the ride.
That's insane.
You promoted it.
That is crazy. That is not something that you lie about, joke about. I'm appalled. I'm
Well, you lied about suicide.
Because her mom's literally going to be under the knife tomorrow. And all the stress that's on her.
And then all the stress that's on her really worried Amber so much to the point that she left those revolting voicemails about, you know, I know you're lying in a hospital bed recovering from cancer surgery, but I really don't like the drama that you're bringing to my YouTube channel. Are you effing kidding me? It was the most outrageous thing I've ever fucking heard out of her mouth.
I'm terrified because her first surgery, she stopped breathing in it, and it's just like, we need.
So now she almost died. This is so blatant manipulation. I can't.
Prayers, and we need positive thoughts
It's
and
always
affirmations
drama,
and just
of
whatever you
course.
believe.
Then go to your local church then, if that's what it is. Then
Joan is the same. It's just how narcs talk. You just have to learn to put the filter on to understand the real truth. Like yesterday, Joan said, I have to get out of this apartment. I can't even breathe. I'm so claustrophobic. And I said, Mom, I took you out yesterday. You've been home for 12 hours. You sound like you're a prisoner living underground for 20 years. Like, chill on the rhetoric.
why are you online soliciting money from strangers?
Been as much positivity as possible because
Not from me.
a lot
Not
of
getting
people
shit
are
from
worried
here.
right now, and it's just
You're not getting
with
the damn thing from
everything
me.
else adding on top of this. It's just been a hard.
You know, the only thing anybody owed anybody in this whole disgusting, ugly situation was support for Becky. That's all. That's where it begins and ends. As far as my opinion of what Becky's mother said or didn't say, or posted or didn't post, none of my business. Doesn't affect me, wasn't to me, is irrelevant to me. What was relevant to me was supporting Becky, who was hurting at that time. You know, it's like when one of your good friends is in a bad relationship and they have a fight with their boyfriend and they come and they start ragging about the guy, You don't start ragging about the guy with your friend. Don't ever do that. Because next week, when your friend has forgiven him, you're the bitch. So all you can do is support your friend. Don't get involved in the periphery of their lives. Lecture over.
Right now. So I posted on Instagram, Snapchat, and on YouTube that Becky's mom was going to film a video. She was actually going to film that video today. So that's why you're seeing a video super late, because I didn't have a video to upload today because I thought.
So it's.
How much you want to bet too that Amber was the one that was pushing that? Do you really think that Becky's mom, who never really had anything to do with YouTube before, who was recovering from cancer surgery, wanted to make a video? You know, Amber told her, no, it'll be really good. You got to make it and they'll feel really sorry and then we'll get lots more money. You got to really make a video. Make a video. I'll put it on my channel and we'll monitor. You know, it was Amber's idea.
Becky's mom's fault that their upload schedule got messed up. Okay, girl.
Becky's mom was going to be uploading a video of her on my channel showing just like proof that she does have cancer.
Stop.
Just talking to you guys about.
That's what she was gonna do, is prove that she has cancer.
I'm sorry, the cat has been screaming nonstop. Becky made me cry. Joan was annoying, and now the sirens, bless them, go help everybody, but please, can we not have a fire for a few minutes? I need to go into a round room right now.
That's not what people are talking about. People are talking about the fact that
I need maple
3
syrup
women
so bad.
are begging for money when they haven't had a job in years, and you're sitting on here making money from mukbangs, and you're making like $15,000 a month.
She was too.
Bragging about your Louis Vuitton purse that you want to get and stuff, and you're on here begging for gas money after you just drove 3 hours to Cheesecake Factory the other day. Like, this is crazy, yo. This is complete. This is the deflection.
He's not wrong.
This is a deflection.
He's not
about
wrong.
all of the speculations that are going on right now. But she got really sick today. so there will be no video. Her mom feels like if she films the video, it's only going to make problems worse.
Right.
Because I have gotten contact.
Because like I suspected, her mother never friggin' wanted to film any stupid video. She's recovering from cancer. She doesn't want to be involved in your YouTube drama. Nobody fucking cares about YouTube drama. Unless you're on YouTube. Do you think anybody in my real life gives a shit about YouTube? God love them. Nobody knows. I could say to any one of my dearest friends or relatives, hey, did you hear about how Nick Kakata was shading Amberlynn? They're not going to know who any of those people are.
Contacted several times saying,
doesn't matter in real life.
Don't let Becky's mom make a video because it will make problems worse. So
yeah, because if you get on camera and lie some more, people are going to see right through it.
I think we're just taking that advice because we don't want things to escalate and just get way worse than it needs to.
You don't want things to escalate, but the sister was literally on Twitter talking about how she prays we all get cancer and talking about how she's sucking off the Amberlynn teat. Like, but you don't want things to escalate?
Yeah, it's our fault.
Get your family, get your sister-in-law.
To be. And I kind of don't want to even be talking about this on my channel anymore. It has been
yeah, because you got called
just
out.
Vile. And I feel like nobody
what's vile is what you guys are doing. Real talk.
Deserves it. Like, normally I don't give a like,
girl, you care. What are you talking about? You don't care. You just did a whole video talking about how you're going to leave YouTube because you were being brutalized in the comments and how you felt like you didn't want to live anymore.
I miss this era. God, she used to give us so much.
You care a lot. That's why you're on Instagram doing Q&As every other day.
Want to call me.
Okay, when was this? 3 years ago, she was on Instagram doing Q&As every other day. 3 years ago. How many times has she answered the same questions? My God. Taylor Beam says Rio sounds just like my Siamese. LMAO, it really is the breed. So Taylor knows. There's nothing you can do when they start doing that. They're just going to talk.
That, if you guys want to tell me to die, it's like, yes, it is so beyond hurtful, but I like accept that more.
You know, every once in a while I do scroll through her comments, not very often. Every once in a while. And I never see anybody telling her to go die, go kill herself. All these things that she says, I've never seen it.
Then the crap.
This is completely different than what she was literally just saying in that other video talking about leaving YouTube. Now she's not affected. Now it doesn't bother her.
That's been going on the last few days. Because this is more serious. This is someone has cancer.
So serious that you rolled out of bed at 5 p.m. and threw on the shirt you were wearing the day before.
No, she didn't, Michael. She didn't have to do that. She just rolled out of bed and turned the camera on. That's all.
Yes, I guess.
You know, someone needs help. And people are calling.
And it's not the job of random people online to help her either, by the way. No one is obligated to help her. Especially someone that likes to spew a lot of bullshit and a lot of homophobia and transphobia on fucking line all the time.
And us all liars. It's just, it's not okay. And
you guys do lie. You couldn't even make up your mind about.
You know what, though? I'm going to say something that might be controversial. If you're touched by somebody and you want to help them because they're struggling with cancer, and then you find out that they have a view that you don't agree with, I don't know. For me, I would probably still give them the money because your gift of compassion shouldn't be contingent on anything, right? It's not like, oh, I really want to help you, but only if all of your views completely align with mine. If you don't agree with something that I agree with, then I don't think I'm going to give you the money for this cancer. If you want to help her because of her cancer, the fact that she shit posted about LGBTQ issues shouldn't affect you. If that does affect you, then don't give the money. Absolutely. You're absolutely within your right to not want to help somebody who thinks like that. But that shouldn't be the, you know, like if you really do want to give, then just give because of that, is what I'm saying. Now, is she gross for those comments? Absolutely. Absolutely. Do I support Becky's mom in her homophobia? No, it's disgusting. And to say things like that publicly, I don't even know how it's legal at this point. It's disgusting. Does that diminish my compassion for what I feel for how Becky felt watching her mother dying of cancer. No, it doesn't. My compassion lies with Becky. And donating to that GoFundMe would have been out of compassion, really, for Becky. For me. But however you want to manage that, it's a complicated situation. So people have different views on it. But I don't know.
About how far away the doctor is. It's 2.5 hours or it's 45 minutes.
I agree, Bob.
It's ridiculous. She doesn't have insurance. She does have insurance. Which is it?
I just want to apologize to anyone.
I'm not being an apologist for this crew. Most of them are gross. I think it was a scam. They're all lying. And Amberlynn was making enough goddamn money that she could have just given that money to Becky and the family to help them. That's exactly what should have gone down. But this selfish narcissist wouldn't help anybody but herself.
One who has felt offended during this, and to the people who have donated and they feel like they shouldn't have, do not believe rumors. That is
my God.
Wow.
Don't
this
ask
is what
for
it
a
all
refund.
comes down to is they don't want the money to get charged back.
Yeah.
They
Don't
want
ask
that
for a
money. This
refund.
is what it all comes down to, huh?
Wow.
You're willing to promote this lie and keep it going for some money. That's crazy.
That's
Y'all are
insane.
fucked.
honestly the only thing I can tell you guys and the best thing I can say. And I just think moving forward,
No, narcs don't
I don't
give.
want to talk about
Narcissists don't give. They're selfish with their love, with their attention, with their affection, and their money. I had to borrow money from Joan this week because I'm broke before payday. You know, we don't all make Amberlynn money. And if I have to ask Joan, my mother, to lend me $50 for a week, which is low, I have to put up with eye rolling and lectures and how a lot of like, oh my God, I can't keep doing this. It's like, okay, well, I've asked you twice this year. Okay, so take a breath. And then she expects me to pay her back every dime. And I'm thankful that she doesn't charge me interest. So no, narcs generally aren't known for their giving.
this anymore.
Right, because you guys
I don't
are
have
dead
anything
ass
else
wrong.
to say about it. And there's no
That's the only explanation we're gonna get. That's it.
Yep.
Of all the things people have come up with, that's the explanation we get. I just don't want to talk about it anymore.
Yeah.
How convenient.
thing I can say to make you guys believe me or
The
anything.
truth.
Oh, and by the way, about my video being deleted, the only reason why it's deleted is because I have had a lot of people point out to me that there are some things I said in that video that actually is against YouTube.
It is.
Yeah, it is, because she told people, please don't skip any of the ads, watch every ad so we can get all the money and all that
Policy
stuff.
and like guidelines or whatever. So I ended up
Not
contacting
or whatever,
YouTube
it's just a
and telling them
fact.
about the situation, and they told me delete the video, and so I deleted it, which I'm totally
didn't-
fine with.
She didn't delete the video, she privated it.
So I just want to say thank you to those who actually pointed that out to me.
Yeah, deleting the video would have meant she lost the money for it. Privating the video means she gets to keep the money that she already amassed for it.
Because I had no idea.
She's more sincere about that than any of the other shit that she's been talking about for the past 5 minutes.
Yeah, because it's her
I
video.
have been on YouTube for a very long time, but there
Her
are
and her
certain things
videos.
about
That's all
YouTube that,
that's important.
you know, I don't know every single rule or every single guideline. And I know a lot of other YouTubers don't either. I even went as far as to telling YouTube about channels constantly uploading my content about.
I even went as far as to tell YouTube about all the other channels that are uploading my content. And they probably said, oh, Amber, oh my God, I can't believe that's happening to you. Well, you're so popular. We'll do everything we can to save you.
Channels who react to every single one of my videos, like the whole video, and those are actually not allowed. You're not allowed to do that.
That's weird because all my videos are monetized. That's weird. It's weird that it's not allowed to react, but there's literal channels that are just about reacting to videos online. I can't, dude. That's the
It's not
narrative
allowed.
we're gonna go with now, is that channels like mine
It's
shouldn't
not allowed.
exist because
No.
they're not allowed.
It's not
Then
allowed.
why do my videos get monetized?
Well, Michael B. Petty didn't read, he fell out a little early because she broke it down for us. Eventually she said, like in one rant video, she said, like, she gave us a percentage. Now I can't remember the percentage, but she said only a certain, like, you shouldn't be able to do more than a certain percentage of your videos on one person. You have to do other people too, or that's not allowed.
If it's not allowed.
And the person I was talking to who works at YouTube was actually pretty shocked that people do that. And they were like, wow, that's definitely not allowed. So it's like YouTube.
Because Amberlynn has an in with the higher ups at YouTube. You know, it's weird. So it's okay for a girl to come on here and systematically kill herself on camera, but God forbid someone point out the fallacies that she consistently spews on her channel. That's not allowed, though. Got it.
YouTube is, there's so many channels,
Also,
so many videos.
Trust and believe at this point in her career, and probably still now, the only person she talks to at YouTube is the customer support person in the chat box. It's not like she has anybody in there that's expressing shock and awe out of her mistreatment by the general public on YouTube. She's talking to, you know, Sam from customer support in the little chat box in the YouTube studio. She's not talking to him.
Going up on a daily. It's hard for them to keep track and stuff like that.
You're so
and
popular.
I know that
Look at
I
her
am
getting
allowed
off on it.
to send out
she's
copyright
probably
things,
wet right
but
now.
I've never.
Yeah, and then YouTube tells her it's just there's so much uploading of your content. We just can't keep track of it all. Poor YouTube, where they upload 400 hours worth of video every minute of every day. They don't know how to keep track of all of Amber's content. It's too much. She's just so prolific and popular.
Never done that, and I don't think I ever will. I just wish YouTube was a little bit more
Mature?
stricter in, you know, what they do. But
Sure.
This is crazy, dude. Literally, so much has come out about this family, and she's gonna sit here. She's gonna spend the bulk of her time talking about YouTube policy and guidelines and how she thinks that React channels shouldn't exist. Like, this is the time you want to take to talk about that?
Yeah, when Becky's mom is dying.
This is the video you want to choose to address all that in?
Yeah.
So to the people, if you have downloaded that video, the one where we talked about Becky's mom, and you put it on your channel, you can actually get in trouble for that as well. So if I were you, I would delete it, just like I deleted mine. You know, I don't really care for reaction channels. I think it's horrible that people upload my whole video onto their channel, but I don't want to see you guys get in trouble because...
No, we're not supposed to exist, and YouTube, where we do things that are against community guidelines, but you're going to sit on here and give us advice about how to keep our channel. Is anyone understanding what the fuck is happening right now? Because I am so fucking confused.
If you get your YouTube channel permanently deleted, it also has a lot to do with AdSense, and you won't even be able to ever make money off of YouTube again. And I don't want to see that happen to anyone, but
that's not true.
What?
I don't think.
So she's here looking out for us, but she just talked to someone that said that our channels are going to get deleted. What? She's just talking out of her ass, dude.
It's up to you and strictly up to you. You guys can do whatever you want.
Right.
I'm not here to judge anyone or to tell you what to do. That's just my own advice and what YouTube told me. So from this day forward, I will no longer be talking about this. We all can just wish Becky's mother a happy ending, because this has been very hard for her and her family, and for me it is just sad that she has to go through.
I've got better things to wish good thoughts on or whatever, you know, like I'm sorry she said shitty things about the LGBTQ plus community, and it's not right what she said, but that still doesn't mean I don't have compassion. Hope she does well with surgery and cancer, which we know ultimately she didn't, but I don't know. I couldn't be that dismissive about somebody's life or death just because they didn't like my community. I mean, yeah, and I'm not justifying what she said, please. What she said was horrible and should never be said. But I still feel bad for somebody dying of cancer.
All this on top of everything else she's going through, but we will keep you updated on, you know, her recovery and things like that. But I don't.
She did this whole entire video with a booger in her nose. It looks like a booger. It doesn't even look like her nose ring, because her nose ring ends and then there's like a thing sticking out right there.
No, it actually does look exactly like her nose ring.
We're gonna keep going into like super detail, because for some reason it's being used against us, and a lot of people don't even believe it anyway, which is just really sad. And I do want to say thank you so much to the people who have been messaging me lately. I'm trying.
Yeah, Bob Smith, cancer supersedes a lot of stuff. I think imminent cancer death supersedes shitty comments that people made on the internet. For me, anyway. You know? Doesn't support what they said. You know, again, two things can exist in one plane. I can absolutely denounce what she said. and 100% have compassion for her dying of cancer. Both can exist.
My hardest not to read any DMs or anything like that because
Yeah,
it's just been so
right.
vile and gross.
Not
You've been
against it,
reacting.
Veronica.
We've seen you commenting back in DMs, and people have been posting the screenshots.
Like, people have been horrible, but for the ones I have read, oh my gosh, you guys are super sweet, and just thank you for not believing rumors and seeing past all those things. Like, we greatly
Thank you for seeing past the homophobia and the transphobia. Thank you.
appreciate that, and just like,
What an
so many
ally.
prayers and so many positive thoughts. Keep it up, and I'm going to continue doing the same thing. I'm
You know,
trying to send out as
I'm
much.
more offended by her manipulation tactics than, I don't know. Ingeborg says this guy is so mean, JFC. Yeah, that's Michael B. Petty. That is Michael B. Petty. I mean, I loved him. I thought he was very funny, very cutting, and he often said things that all of us were thinking and didn't want to say. But he can be a little extra sometimes. But we all can, right? I mean, I was crying live today. I cried on live stream today. That's about the end of the video, so we're going to call it there. I am now getting quite hungry because it is 5:15 p.m. and we've been going. Oh my God, we started. Oh no, we started late. We started at 3:30. I was going to say over 2 hours. Holy macaroni. Well, I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me on Wednesday. Hey, Javi. Is Javi still here? Javi. Hey, Javi. It's hump day. Thank you for hanging out with me on a Wednesday afternoon. I guess I'll change the thumbnail because we did react to Becky, and I hope that was okay with Ms. Becky. It was very, I'm glad I watched it with you guys. Let's send Becky all the most positive friggin' vibes we can, and God, wouldn't it be nice to get her in the Discord where we could properly support her and help build her up? Wouldn't that be awesome? Probably won't happen, but, we'll think kind thoughts. Tomorrow, we're going to do a non-Amberlynn Reid live stream covering something. Something. I don't know what we're covering, and I'm not sure what time it's going to be. But I'll keep you posted. From the noisy man who is probably now crashed right out on my bed to sleep, exhausted from being a pain in the ass all afternoon. From Rio and I want to say thank you for joining us and have a great rest of your day. And until we meet again, be kind and hasta luego.